Hi, I am Goddess Creep, and I'm back with another divine message for January 12th, 2026. And the angel number for today is angel number 5. This is a powerful sign to stay positive, to be flexible, and actively participate in the positive changes that are coming your way. Also, this number stands for freedom and change. And Carl Jung also says that it represents the journey of the individual human. This is harmonizing the self. It is representing new human experiences connected to the five senses and the five elements. The balance between physical and spiritual. This is promoting personal growth and transformation. This is humanity connected to the divine. When you see this number, stay open, embrace your senses of creativity and freedom. Listen to your wisdom, your intuition when deciding what is right for you. Okay, so that's angel number 5. This is personal growth. This is connection to the divine. This is experiencing new experiences with your five senses and your the five elements. Okay. All right. So let's check the energy. Well, of course, I had a handful pop out. Okay, so I got 4 cards. We're going to see what the energy is. Thank you, Tarot. With those 4 cards. First card out is Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, this is courage, confidence, independence, focus, the zest for life. This is determination. This is joy. This is what the Queen of Wands stands for. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Swords. This is talking about negative self-thought, imposed restriction. This is imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. So, once again, and I say this all the time about self-negative thought, okay? We have to make sure and be aware this is not our energy and not projected on us by someone else. And this is what angel number 5 is talking about. It is talking about connection with the divine, a balance between the spiritual and physical realms. Okay, this is this is creating a relationship with self. We're on a journey right now, which is finding out about you. This is a deep knowing of yourself. So this is a individual journey. You're harmonizing with yourself, okay? And the next card is the Lovers. And this talks about love, harmony, relationships, a union, partnerships. This talks about sexuality, value, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of 2 together. Okay, so it looks like this Queen of Wands may be having some self-doubt about a relationship, possibly. Okay, so there is a 4th card. This is Judgment. My nose is itchy. This is Judgment. Okay, and it's in the upright. And it is talking about rebirth, inner calling, a new phase. This is reckoning. This is awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy. Okay, so it looks like we have a confident Queen of Wands. She or he is independence because there is no gender in tarot. It's just energy. Okay, so He or she has a zest for life, but there is something going on to where there is negative self thought. And it has something to do with love and harmony and partnerships. Okay? Spirit wants you to know that whatever this is, if it's forgiveness that needs to step in, Spirit is asking to forgive, to have mercy, especially when it comes to yourself. Okay? So yes, we all make mistakes. We sometimes make wrong decisions, whatever the case may be. Spirit is saying there is love and harmony moving forward. So we need to get rid of the self-doubt. We need to connect and harmonize with ourself. Angel number 5. It's asking you to actively participate in positive changes coming your way. And so that means that we have to get over the negative self-doubt. Because it will impose restrictions, especially in partnerships, okay? Especially after you have the authority to move forward. This is a rebirth. This is a inner calling. This is a new phase. So spiritual court has decided that you have the authority to move forward. Okay, so let's see. When it comes to the energy, we have signs that we have out here. We have Pisces and Aries, which is water and fire. We also have Gemini, which is air. We also have Gemini again in the Lovers, which is also air. And then we have fire and the planet Pluto. So it looks like this is heavy in the fire and air. Okay, and then we have the numbers 8, the number 6, and the number 20, which could be significant. If you're interested in dates, I see August the 20th, and I also see August the 6th. I see June the 8th, and I see June 20th for those who are interested in dates. Okay, so to that Queen of Wands, once again, when it comes to the negative self-doubt, angel number 5 is asking you to harmonize with self. Okay, it's asking you to be flexible. Okay, participate in positive changes. You have the freedom. This is change. You are free. So get out of your mind. Get out of your mind. You are free. You are free to love. Spiritual judgment, spiritual court has decided that there is a new phase ahead of you. This is an awakening. There is a redemption. So don't let past relationships or past things that happen to you stop you from moving forward. Okay? All right. So, okay. So let's get some messages. Let's see what Spirit has to say to collective, to this Queen of Wands. And I had 2 cards came out. First message says, love shouldn't feel this heavy. Okay? So, stay lighthearted. Okay? Do things to lighten your spirit. Listen to music. Okay? And it says, let's turn mistakes into lessons. Okay? All right. Thank you for those. So, love doesn't feel heavy. It is lighthearted. It should make you smile. It should not make you doubt yourself. If you are in doubt, when you think about the person that you love, that's not the one for you. Not the one for you. It says, I'm leaning to open my heart once more. So, yes, open your heart. Okay? You cannot receive if your heart's not open. So, open that heart chakra. Okay? Next card says, let light fill spaces once occupied by sorrow. Okay? Awesome. What else should this Queen of Wands know? What other message for that Queen of Wands? Thank you. It says, I'm choosing healing over hurt. Yes. Choose healing over hurt. Always. Always. Okay? Things happen. You're not promised to be with a certain person, especially if they're not divinely guided. Okay? So that's another thing. They have to be divinely guided. What else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? Okay. Can we get one more? Thank you. Okay. Pain fades, but love teaches. Okay. All right. So that is a conscious decision that you will have to make when it comes to the self-doubt. Okay. That is a conscious decision. And we've all had experiences where we question ourselves over and over again, but Spirit is asking you to work on yourself, work on your individuality, trust yourself again. Okay. All right. So this says the wisdom of silence. It says spend time in silence daily, disconnect from technology and noise. Use the time to reflect, meditate, or simply be silent, bringing clarity and inner peace. So this says wisdom of silence. Okay. Right. Any other message? Anything else collective needs to know? I hope everybody had an awesome Monday. Mine was super busy. It always is on the Monday when it comes to a plumbing and HVAC company. We're always getting it in. Okay? All right. Let's see. This says the beacon of intuition. It says trust your intuition when faced with the decisions. Listen to your inner voice. Practice this daily by making small intuitive choices and observing the outcome. Okay? So, Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition. Okay? So, especially when it comes to yourself, your thoughts. Okay? So, back to angel number 5. Angel number 5 is talking about a deep dive in self. Okay? A deep dive in self. Connecting with your senses. Connecting with the elements. Okay? That's air, water, that's fire, that's earth. You connect with those things. Maybe you need to take your shoes off and walk in the grass. And while you do that, have positive thoughts. You're connecting with the earth. Maybe you need to go out and touch the tree while you stand there barefooted. You're connecting with the earth. In some cultures, trees are ancestors. So maybe your body needs to connect with the earth again. Maybe you need to go out and put your feet in the lake. Freshwater lake that is moving, that is alive. Okay, the pond is not alive. It has a lot of algae. There's nothing flowing in it. So a lake is a good idea. Just let your feet dangle for a little bit for those of you that are not scared. Okay, so we need to connect, okay, to assist with that self doubt. Okay, what else does the collective need to know? Okay, the flame of purpose. Discover your life purpose. Think about what makes you feel most alive and fulfilled. Take small steps each day towards aligning your life with this purpose. So if you don't have a purpose, what is your purpose? Okay. What makes you happy? What lights your fire? What makes you want to just read about and read constantly and just fall asleep with the phone in your hand or a book in your hand because it was just that interesting? What lights your fire? Okay, it says the flame of purpose. Okay, so far, Spirit is saying, is asking you to tap in with your wisdom in silence. Also saying that the beacon of intuition, your intuition is that inner thought that guides you, that warns you when you're about to pick up a knife. Make sure you pick it up correctly so that you don't accidentally cut yourself or another person. How to handle knives when you're around people. That's your intuition. Okay, that is keeping you safe. That is letting you know when danger is around, letting you know you shouldn't say certain things. That's your intuition. Spirit is saying tap into that. Okay, especially when you need to make decisions. And then also the flame of purpose. Okay, what is your purpose? What are you doing? Is it fulfilling? How does it make you feel? Is your job fulfilling? Do you love it? Does it make you smile? Do you get up every morning hopping? I'm just saying. You got some people that dread going to work. So if that's not your purpose, you need to find what is. It says the light of positivity. It says cultivate a positive mindset. Each morning, start your day with positive affirmations. Notice how positive transform your interaction and experiences. Okay? So having a positive mindset, that means your thoughts. So the Eight of Swords is talking about the negative self-thought. You got to stay positive. Okay? What other message? The harmony of relationships. Foster harmonious relationships. Communicate openly. Resolve conflicts with empathy and understanding. Strengthen your connections through mutual respect. So harmony of relationships. So before you can add harmony to relationships, you have to add harmony to yourself. And that is angel number 5. It says harmonize the self. You have to have harmony within yourself first before you can harmonize with other people. If you have a tumultuous or negative mindset on everything, then how can you have beautiful relationships with other people? It's very hard to do. Matter of fact, you have people that can do it, but they're wearing a mask. They're wearing a mask. You're not seeing a true self. Okay? Some people refer to those as plastic faces. Some people wake up and they have to decide what mask they're going to put on today because they feel like crap. And they have negative self-thought because of decisions and actions that they made. So we have to be very mindful of creating our own storms and then getting mad because it rained. So once again, it says the harmony of relationships. You can't have good relationships if you don't have harmony within yourself. You have to have harmony and a good relationship with yourself before you can have a beautiful one with someone else. Okay? Let's get another message. Thank you. The gift of forgiveness. Cultivate forgiveness in your relationship when conflicts arise. Focus on understanding and letting go rather than holding grudges. That's easier said than done. But when it comes to the gift of forgiveness, depending on what happened in their relationship, we can forgive and let go, provided that lessons are learned on both sides and they never happen again. Spirit is not asking you to continue letting someone batter you, whether physically or mentally. So forgiveness is for you. So you forgive people, but that does not mean you have to let them back in. So, and you can let a person know, I forgive you. We good, but give me 50 feet. You know what I mean? So, all right. So far, when it comes to self-doubt, Spirit is asking you to forgive, to have harmony within self and your relationships. Stay positive. What is your purpose? If you're not living in your purpose, you need to find it. Use your intuition and find wisdom in the silence. Okay, so unplug you from technology and the noise. Time to reflect, meditate, and to simply be silent. So in the beginning of the video, when you want to talk about silence, I went and bought me a Himalayan Tibet sound bowl. Okay, so that's what you heard in the very beginning. Basically asking my ancestors and my guardian angels, my archangels, and the Most High of Love and Light to come in and to assist with this message. Okay, so yes, I love it. And you just go around. You got to be light-handed. So anywho, I'm a little heavy-handed, so I'm figuring it out. But I am going to be using that in my silent times. Okay. So whatever you decide to do in your silent time, okay? So whatever that may be, okay? To help you relax. It could be meditative music, or it could be a sound bowl, whatever, Whatever is they use in yoga, that's used in yoga. So whatever may assist and help you to work through the thoughts, to stay in a positive mindset. Okay. All right. So let's get an angel number. Okay. Thank you. So this is 0808, and this is swift action. And it says wealth, empathy, commitment, affection, inner strength, promises, positive outcome. You're entering a phase of expansion, so take immediate action towards your ultimate goals. Financial improvement is on the horizon. And by the way, someone has their eyes on you. Stay focused because the universe is aligning in your favor. Okay. And then I got a notification. Confirmation. So someone has their eyes on you. So that, okay. So remember, the Lover's card came out. That is Confirmation. That is another reason why we need to let go of the negative mindset, the self negative mindset. Okay? All right? So, that's something to think about. Okay? All right, so let's get a spirit message for a collective. Spirit, can we get one last message? And came right out. Okay, so it says, make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Wow. Okay, y'all. Here we go with the domino and the bazinga. Let's start again. Make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence of knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. I can't make that up. Can you see it? Domino. That I just slapped that bone on the table. That's game, baby. Come on, y'all. That's game. That's game time. That's game time. Okay, so let's check the signs here. So far we have, who do we have on the table? We had Pisces and Aries. We have Gemini twice. We have fire. So judgment is fire. Wow. Okay, so let's see who this resonates with. Okay. And we have Virgo, Libra, we're in the house, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, there's Gemini again, and Pisces. Pisces is out there also. So we have Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. So remember, if you're not these signs, it could be in your birth chart, in your placement. If you would like, share to someone that you may think that needs this. Okay? So once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this is Divine Messages. Okay? I'll see you guys again, and you have a good evening. Bye.